Sabe o calor que tá fazendo hoje por aqui. Tô tentando deixar o ventilador um pouco longe para não fazer barulho na live. Agora só sobrou uma missão pra fazer por enquanto e também tipo, tem que dar uma focada em subir logo de rank de aventura, né? Também tinha uma outra coisa que eu precisava fazer.
I'm the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. Nice to meet you.
Nossa, aqui dava 2 minutos. Esse aqui é mais rápido. Vou fazer uma coisinha aqui rapidinho, né? Vou fazer umas mudanças rápidas aqui, né? Nossa, meu, tanto tempo pra processar uma parada dessa.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Never go adventuring on an empty stomach.
Tá, deixa eu ver. Ah, não precisava isso. Que bom. Mas deu pra terminar isso aqui já. Deixa eu ver o mapa agora. Uma coisa aqui. É ali pra dentro mesmo.
Nice to meet you.
Lá por dentro mesmo.
Anything the knights can do for you?
So this Holy Lyre de Himmel is...
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
Até ele, né?
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait!
Porque não deu certo, não.
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day. So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master? Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and Community Representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to write the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You've made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Interessante, sabia que tinha dessa. A catedral entre as 6 da tarde e 6 da manhã. Né? Nossa, o relógio tá de uma maneira diferente. Tá, pera aí, eu não tô no horário certo? Missão estilo Metal Gear agora é. Fui quase. Ah, só porque eu falei quase, né? Fui meio apressado. Ah, tá. Eu achei que ele não ia me ver. Tava fazendo uma baixada ali, né? Acho isso horrível, o jogo que não é focado em stealth, de repente os caras fazem uma missão que é em stealth. Eu acho que eu vou ir pelo outro lado. Para de botar as câmeras toda hora pra esse lado. Que porcaria mesmo. E aqui por esse lado era mais fácil.
Who are you? She disappeared.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run!
Agora é aquele momento que fudeu, né? Agora como explicar, né?
Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Caramba, o negócio não carregou direito ou tá bugado? Nossa, velho. Faltou uma otimização aqui, né? Que merda, aonde? Não. Eu não vi que tinha tempo. Eu me distraí, eu não vi que tinha tempo.
Master D-Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt. Not going upstairs yet? You both seemed to be in a hurry.
Tem coisas por aqui, né?
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Oh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would be better to steal from my cellars.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... Oh, you want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master D-Luke, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the Bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you've still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the Knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the Bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes. Remember, don't forget our meeting tomorrow night.
Caramba, apareceu bastante coisa aqui. Aí aquelas missões de aventura, né? Mostra a hora que é no jogo? Mostra, né? Deixa eu ver aqui. As conquistas aqui. Ficou alto aqui agora. Dá pra ver essas missões de aventura que se não tem. Tem algumas próximas. Acho que eu vou fazer isso depois. Eu vou optar mesmo por passar o tempo. Depois da meia-noite.
You know, you were such a slacker.
Falei, eu entrei coisa errada.
You're here. Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise.
Hey,
I
mate,
heard about
tudo
the
bem?
Holy Liar, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Liar can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
Boa tarde.
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of
Tudo
absurd
bem, só com
explanation is hard to
pouco de
believe.
calor só, né?
But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlanders so
Aqui ontem só
easily.
ameaçou chover, mas
My
tava
cautious
fazendo
and
calor igual
meticulous
ainda.
superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together.
Wow. This is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Liar de Hamel is.
Estranho aparecer uma atualização de GTA V
She's
no meu
really talented at
PS4.
changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The Cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Liar.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Liar is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Vamos, né? É daqui pra frente, né?
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the Tempest.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than...
Eu achei engraçado que continuou a fala normal ali, né? Se não tivesse acontecido.
Oh,
Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining.
Não é aqui que eu quero colocar. Ah, também serve. O ponto é aqui. Então eu vou usar o teleporte.
Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Quero pouquinho de carne. Ah, é aqui dentro. Ah, eu vou com essa equipe mesmo, não. Ah, vou estar jogando com ele.
Dodge this! What's the hurry?
Opa.
No! Don't eat me! You're human? The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking. How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins. But don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Senora. The fact that the Fatuid can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Chegando no rank 15 já.
Who are you? How'd you get in here? Never heard of that association before. What are you lot doing here? That lie's way too obvious. You really haven't got anything better? And just how do you plan to borrow it? Think you can look down your nose at me, huh? The will of Snezhnaya is as solid as the permafrost. I will not yield.
There you are, eavesdropper. The more, the merrier. Over here.
With the wind!
Blink!
Go, Ferret Bunny! Let it rain!
You really know how
I
to
must
get
leave no
me
stone
going.
unturned.
Dodge this!
Let me amuse myself. Systems.
He says the key is in here. Shall we try another room?
Tem uma coisa aqui pra baixo. Tem vários caminhos aqui, apesar de...
Who are you? What are you doing here? Did you already beat all the other guards? What? I'm not scared of you. A debt collector will come to my aid.
Not like I have a choice anyway. All right. You're free to go. But I don't have the key, unfortunately. You'll have to ask the next guard you come across.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
Na casa ele ia libertar aquele bicho pra me atacar. Ele não quis dessa vez. Isso aí realmente se acovardou. Porcaria.
Seems like we've turned this room inside out, but no key. Time to move on to another room. There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Eu vou esperar vir gente mais poderosa pra eu testar a ult dele. Conseguimos a chave. Ah, merda! Por que eu fiz isso, velho? Eu queria usar quadrado, eu ia apertar quadrado e eu apertei triângulo em vez disso. Burro mesmo. Gastei a parada à toa. Oh, pelo menos eu vi como é que é, né? O jumento mesmo que eu sou, né?
Scurry out from. Signora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
So soon. As a dutiful maid would.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
No escape!
No escape!
Caraca, velho. Acertei na cagada essa aqui. Caralho, velho. Ah, legal. A bateria do meu controle tá baixa. Nossa, meio complicadinho. Se eu não tivesse gastado a minha ult sem querer lá antes. Deixa eu só fazer o seguinte, eu vou trocar o controle aqui.
Senora is going to end you. This that will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Aí, cheguei no nível 15. É, pior que esse aqui também tá com pouca bateria. Mas acho que tá um pouquinho mais esse aqui, né? Aqui eu deixo carregando. Aí depois qualquer coisa eu carrego esse outro. Tem algum problema quando eu boto a carregar enquanto eu tô fazendo live, que eu tô com fone, ele fica dando mais chiado. Ah, é, agora eu posso provavelmente acender, é. Mas eu não tenho, né? Ah, com ela eu tenho. Você não tem como. Você tem como. Não. Não. Caramba, tem bastante desses livros aqui até. Ah, foi com massa. rank 1 isso aqui, deixa eu botar uma rank coisa melhor. Não tem aqui o ranking 3 aqui. Meu celular tá tocando muito alto ultimamente, né? Vai dizer que eu já fortaleci esse aqui. Devia ter visto que era um rank maior, né? Rank não, né? Estrela no caso, né? Item 3, aqui tá com item 1 ainda. Tá, isso aqui ainda não tem o que fazer. Eu acabei de fazer isso, né? A mensagem tá chegando. Caixa de crítico. Taxa de crítico por enquanto. Nossa, é verdade, tinha um nível 4 com ela. Eu acho que você eu já Tá, beleza. Deixa eu aumentar com mais atributos. Uma coisa. Ah, tá, que eu tenho resumo. Nossa, agora tem um monte de coisa aberta dentro. Acho que é esse aqui que era precisar do rank 15, né? Agora que eu já tô. Isso tudo precisava ir pra algum lugar que tivesse que de oferecer oferenda. Só isso? Tá. Um lugar aqui pra oferecer oferenda. Ah, vou pra missão primeiro, depois eu... Provavelmente eu vou ter que sair depois a procurar algumas coisas. Aí eu aproveito e ofereço as oferendas daí. Tinha um lugar aqui que eu passei por cima que tinha um baú escondido.
Take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
Não lembro agora onde, que casa que foi. Nossa, espera que o pessoal tá com um pouquinho de vida, perdeu um pouco de vida aqui.
Welcome back. Oh, this is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. Ah, the memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animal power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
O bardo surdo.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable.
Tá.
Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare.
Nossa, tá passando muito rápido.
It was a vial which contained the animal god's breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as...
Tem aqui. Alterar cartão. Desbloqueio. Vou usar, né? Afinal de contas tem nenhum novo sequer.
They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere.
Bom, agora a gente voltou a ter um monte de coisa no mapa, né? Precisa dar um jeito de upar logo os outros personagens. Até já vou upar esses daí, vou aumentar mais um pouquinho.
In response, I just bought everyone I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now.
Vou botar no 25 cada desses dois.
I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them.
Sai do problemático. Ué, são 3 lugares diferentes?
Greetings, I am Timaeus, researcher of alchemy. Welcome to Mondstadt. Alchemy is a craft that has been passed down since ancient times, but it is barely understood in the present. Its mechanisms are magical and mysterious, completely unlike the principles that shape our understanding of the physical world. If we can get the hang of this, we should be able to create some pretty awesome stuff.
This must be your alchemist's workbench.
That's right. Why not give it a go yourself? You'll be fine. The procedure's actually very simple. If you're interested, I could show you the basics.
Ai, quer dinheiro ainda por cima, né? Era isso?
All we are really doing is following the methods of the ancients as best we can. Much as one who uses a wind glider needs not understand how it was built in order to glide. The difference with alchemy is that every time I think I finally understand how it's supposed to work, something totally unexpected happens. To be honest with you, I just don't know. There's a lot of other mysterious recipes I have to research first. Over the course of your adventures, you should come across some alchemist notes from ancient civilizations. And as your adventure rank increases, more recipes will become available to you. You're welcome. I look forward to hearing more about your exploits. Well, see you next time. May the wind bring you good fortune on your path ahead.
Estátua do sétimo. Seis artefatos até o level 4. Aqui já foi. Deixa eu ver os meus itens ali, meus artefatos. Cara, esse aqui tá no level 4. Já foi. Mas é missão do livro, cara, ali. Tu não viu que tem uma missão no livro? Como eu tô fazendo missão do livro, cara, é só isso. Deixa eu achar aqui, cadê? Ali, ó, tem uma missão ali, ó, no livro, ó. Fortalecer 6 artefatos ao level 4. Já fiz isso com 4. Vai fortalecer mais 2. Eu tô fortalecendo porque eu já consegui dar o primeiro limit break no carinha do gelo ali da mina das flechas de fogo. Agora com o meu personagem principal eu ainda não consegui. Então eu tô tentando aumentar alguma coisa. É pra eu conseguir mais umas coisinhas pelo menos. Tô fazendo, até agora eu tava focado em fazer missão, agora que eu parei pra upar umas coisas. Tem um monte de missão aberta ali agora, né? Tem um monte de missão, agora eu não sei qual que eu faço também, né? É, tinha uma perto aqui, acho que tinha uma coisa a ver com a biblioteca. Tá, esse aqui é do principal. Tá mais próximo, né?
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
Acho que ela tava lá em cima e eu não vi. Nossa, tem bastante livro que eu não achei aqui, né? Ah, você tava aí, eu fui pular lá embaixo, achando que ela tava lá embaixo.
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Ooh, smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue.
Só não respeita mais,
I
né?
really wish people would just return their books on time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you...
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
Eita porra. Legal, a gente conversa através da porta, né?
Please be quiet within the premises.
Caramba, as paradas demorando um tempão pra carregar.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. So it is. In that case, I declare this the day of my life I wish I could get back, because I spent my first ever outing with someone taking them on an annoying errand.
Não entendi.
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, yes! Let us pick!
This pair? Soft, puffy, and very comfortable. Certain to make a little girl, well, in this case a woman, look quite adorable. After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls. They're practically a badge of cuteness.
Bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child in public. Do you have some strange hobby you're not telling me about?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Well, if you insist, I'll just use them as an extra pair of pajamas. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the Gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put two and two together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Caraca, tudo isso só pra pegar livro de volta.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for two?
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Ah, eles não é uma pessoa bem influenciada mesmo, não.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Você precisa saber mais coisas sobre ela?
This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because they can actually taste it.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Why don't you order us something?
Pra ver o que ela vai falar do bife.
Good hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
You sure?
Ah, vai ser então.
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine together.
Quite busy recently.
Ah, eu tava sentado. Eu já tava sentado.
Tender and cooked to perfection. No wonder it's their signature dish. It's a shame I can't have more, but a witch must watch her physique.
I'm so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the boar princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Tem mais um?
Fresh fruit, only at Quinn's Fruit.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't...
Tá, talvez não.
Some flowers. Dandelions are one of our classics. And a personal favorite of Miss Flora. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora... Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives...
You sure?
Ah, vai esse mesmo.
Dandelions? They actually sell dandelions? They have a refreshing scent, similar to the one Jean wears. Thank you. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh,
Peraí,
yes.
Não era 7 anões? Tem alguma coisa errada. Esqueceram um anão no churrasco?
Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy!
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not...
Elemental sensitivity? Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Já entendi. Apertei o botão errado.
Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Se fizer pipoca, nem me chamar pra comer. Ali.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Os bichos tudo levam, não vale mais a pena bater neles também. Não, só pra pegar coisinhas mesmo, né? Ai meu, não achei quase nada direito. Ali embaixo. preocupa, eu vou até vocês. O negócio tava aqui.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
Igual que tem ali. Ué, putz. Tá pra cá, pra esse lado aqui. Ah, tá ali. Estamos chegando perto,
It
provavelmente.
must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none-too-friendly troublemakers. Stealing books is hardly the Hilly Churl's style. All they would use books for is to keep their campfire going anyway. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard.
Vamos lá então, né? Eu vou fazer só mais essa missão e dar um tempo daí, né?
to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Peraí, tem umas paradas ali, né? Nossa, velho, passou perto. Que fosse pra algo pra acertar. Ah, tá. Interessante. Ué?
You're in for a little shock.
Ah, tá. Tava dando um golpe muito simples.
Come a little closer.
Freeze! Freeze!
My.
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock. Hit. Hit.
Ele ativou.
As a good knight should.
Let it rain.
Cool it. Ah! Disappear.
Ai, que merda, tio. Eu não acredito que eu não vou. Porra, né? Eu não acredito.
Leave it all to me.
Freeze. Dodge this.
Come a little closer.
Já caçou. Caralho, velho. Eu não tô conseguindo ter tempo de matar todos os bichos, não.
Oh, so sorry.
Let's spark things up a little. Hip. Hit.
Porra, velho. Ah, não acredito, eu tô caindo. Mano, que merda mesmo.
Freeze. Freeze. Freeze.
No one escapes my sights.
As stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Caralho, velho. Ah, não acredito que só por causa desse... Ah, merda, não acredito, velho. Faltou só essa porra desse slime desgraçado. Faltou um mínimo slime.
Don't get frostbite.
With the wind!
Mano, o que que eu faço aqui? Eu tô simplesmente travado nessa missão.
Dodge this. Freeze.
Caralho, velho. Mano, eu não tô conseguindo raciocinar direito.
Don't get frostbite. Don't push your luck.
No one escapes my sights! Steady as stone.
Mano, o que que acontece que eu não... Mano, o que acontece? Eu fico toda hora congelando ali, né? Como é que eu escapo disso?
Cool it.
E aí? Como é que fica? Como é que ficamos, hein? Mas já tá fortalecido ao máximo. Peraí, qual é que é o livro que isso aqui tá? Não, não. Deixa eu pegar alguma coisa que tá num level baixo ainda. Outra coisa que eu também... Os personagens estão ficando perdendo vida à toa. Ah tá, isso aqui revive o personagem.
Dodge this!
Time to clean up.
With the wind!
Let's spark things up a little. Come a little closer.
Aê, porra, finalmente, caralho. Minha Nossa Senhora. Que dificuldade pra fazer a porra do desafio.
Hey, look! It's an abyss mage! Lisa was spot on!
Don't get frostbite.
Mas é porra nenhuma.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden.
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book. I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Precioso.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies! Paimon remembers that name!
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Ainda bem, né?
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me? Are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Ah, pera aí. Tem uma missão daquelas... Cara, deixa eu ver uma coisa. É, tá bem próximo aqui, né?
Dodge this! Cool it!
No escape!
Dodge this!
Vou ver qual é que é o... Vou teleportar ali só pra pelo menos dar as oferendas, porque eu sei que eu pendei pegando na última vez e não ofereci ainda. Uma chave. Interessante. Ah, tem um aqui. Acho que tinha me falado. Ué, aqui. Bom, e assim a quest da biblioteca se encerra, né?
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat Travel? And look how many copies there are.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat Travel Guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother...
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special...
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But... never mind. We can discuss next time.
Multijogador desbloqueado. Domínio da forja desbloqueado. Ah, já foi pro 16 já. Não, apertei o botão errado. Ah, então é assim que funciona, então. Ah, minha UID é aquela ali de baixo. Ah, tá, agora que eu vi. É aqui perto? Se é aqui perto, eu vou tentar fazer essa última aqui rapidinho. Eu já é quase mais de quase 2 horas e meia jogando isso. Ah não, é longe pra caralho isso aqui, beleza, jogar. Nossa. Ó, onde desgraçado eu perdi as... Caraca, não tinha visto que tinha saída pra cá. Tá, então beleza, então acho que eu vou deixar sair marcado que vai ser a próxima. Mas por hoje eu vou terminar mesmo aqui, né? Tá, então eu tô terminando por aqui, né? Até a próxima.